Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. TNA Impact, May 18th review. This is the third week I've watched TNA Impact. I've done a review about it. The product's getting better, far better than it has been at some points in the past. So the first match we had a tournament here for the Global Force Wrestling Tag Team titles. Tag team tournament here, we had Garza Jr. and Laredo Kid versus the current TNA Tag Team Champions LAX, Santana, and Ortiz, with Conan and Homicide at ringside. We had Ortiz getting the pin on Laredo Kid for LAX to move on in the GFW Tag Title Tournament. I figured, I don't know why I thought this, but I thought with the GFW and the TNA rosters merging, titles are going to be kind of unified at Slammiversary July 2nd. So I don't know if you're going to have LAX just win the GFW titles, and that way they kind of already unified, how that's going to work. But LAX moving on in the tournament. Next we had Congo Kong versus Braxton Sutter with LA at ringside. Oh, I give that tag match 3.5 stars. It was pretty good. So we had Congo Kong versus Braxton Sutter with Ali at ringside. Congo Kong getting the victory over Braxton Sutter. KM comes in and attacks Sutter. After Laura Vaness attacks Ali, we had Sharira Mobali Sharira come out for the save. They set up a match next week. Congo Kong and KM versus Sutter and Shira. So we'll see what that match turns out to be. I give this one 2.5 stars. It was alright. I mean, pretty much a squash. I don't give anything less than a 2 star. So next we had a video package and a promo from Low Key. We had Low Key talking about the Ultimate X match later in the night for the X title. Him, Trevor Lee, and Andrew Everett also separately, they had him kind of doing a little talk about what the X Division means to them and everything, and the video package about the history of the X Division, and Low Key talking about how he's been there since June of 2002, and he's one of the founding fathers of the X Division, and then starts talking about Samoa Joe and AJ Styles, and Amazing Red and Jay Lethal, Sanjay Dutt returning, and just amazing, just going on and on the history of the X Division. It was just amazing to see the video package and hear TNA talk about AJ Styles still. So yeah, that was neat to see. And then we had Don West doing his Impact Wrestling deals, his TNA deal, like the Brown Bag Special for DVDs. The freaking you can buy an AJ Styles DVD for $5. Great. I mean, you're still pimping AJ Styles shit. He's in freaking WWE for almost 2 years. So next we had James Storm versus Ethan Carter III. We had Magnus at ringside, kind of on the commentary, kind of complaining about Storm and Carter getting possible title shots that Magnus deserves. Magnus is not getting any. He was, 540 some day GFW World Champion and blah 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 blah, just whiny. Him end up attacking Ethan Carter, EC3, for Storm to get the victory. Magnus also attacked Storm at the end. Oh no, EC3 hit the referee with a strap too. What the hell is wrong with this guy? So he attacked Storm. Magnus attacks Storm. EC3 attacks the referee. Whatever the hell, the Pritchard dude is running TNA right now, comes out and makes a match for next week. Number 1 contender, Storm versus Carter versus EC3. Or Storm versus EC3 versus Magnus, number 1 contender match. So we'll see where that ends up going. Next we had the GFW women's title line. We have champion Sienna versus ODB. Sienna retaining her GFW women's title. I didn't even 2 star. I didn't even rank it. It didn't last that long. The next segment was just Josh Matthews crapping on Jimmy Borash. Borash coming out saying he's been reinstated, that he's got a lawyer, and the lawyer said this, and this, and Matthews disagreed with him. They're arguing. Oh, yeah, exactly. Borash calls his attorney out, and his attorney is Joseph Park, aka Abyss, a monster Abyss. Really? We're bringing the Joseph Park character back? Come on. So, yeah, but Borash and Matthews go at it. So yeah, that's going to be a match at Slammiversary. We already know who Matthews' partner is. The genetic freak, Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner returning in the ring. Teaming up with Josh Matthews versus Joseph Park and Jeremy Borash. Holy crap, that's going to be bad. The main event was the Ultimate X match for the X title. Some phenomenal stuff here. Trevor Lee, Low Key, and Andrew Everett. Just your typical X Division, the flippy, this spot, this spot. When you have these ropes and you're climbing across the ropes and you get speared off the ropes, and then they had the freaking metal construction above the ropes. So you had Trevor Lee going on one side, Everett on the ropes coming on the other side. Freaking Low Key goes across these like a metal X to the top, gets in the middle, drops down, ends up freaking knocking both guys down, and then reaching down and retrieving his X Division title and retaining it. I gave it a 3 3/4 star match. It was a great X Division match. It reminded me of some of the old Ultimate X matches where AJ and Chris Sabin was freaking king of the Ultimate X match back in the day. So, alright, that will wrap up the TNA Impact review. As always, stay tuned to Rubber Sports Show for all your sports needs, pro wrestling, NFL, NBA, NHL, NASCAR, you name it, it's on here. So as always, thanks for watching Rubber Sports Show. Don't just have a great night. Have a spiffy night. Rubber Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.